What's a good word, everyone? I'm Kenny Varner, the owner of SportsBooks.com. We're going to look at the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. This one is one of the most intriguing football teams slash schedule that I have ever seen. I can't believe who they do not play. Their win total over 6.5 plus 105, under 6.5 minus 135. Are they a 6, 7, 8 win team? With this schedule, with this coach, they just might be. Who do they avoid? Well, we're going to get to that right after I tell you about SportsHaveBalls.com, where we sell sports pick packages. When you win 55, 57% with us, and you follow money management, like the video at my site, lot that is in the description below, you will see how things can improve for you. We have sports pick packages. We have the NFL separately, college separate. Put them together is the absolute best deal because you'll get all the rest of my picks of baseball, basketball, soccer, hockey, anything we do, anything we bet for free through the Super Bowl when you get the NFL college football pack. So Rutgers, before we get to their schedule, which is the most exciting part, we got a great head coach. This guy was at Rutgers before, obviously. He's back. He's doing a solid job. When we look at the quarterback, Ethan Kamine, a transfer from Minnesota, nothing great to report, but the running backs, Kyle Manange, whew, he runs, what is it, like he's angry? Is that what they say? Like someone stole something from him and he wants it back. It's perfect for Shiano. People will say, oh man, this team just missed tackles. Yeah, this guy, Monanangai, makes you miss tackles. So it's perfect. It's a perfect setup for Rutgers. The wide receivers, as usual, a question mark. When I look at this offensive line, you know they have to be good. 3 starters are back. They have to be able to block somewhat. No matter how mean Monanangai runs, the offensive line has to be pretty good. I think this has a chance to be good as they have 3 starters back and they're going to improve under Shiano. Over 60% of their plays are run plays, and it works perfectly for Shiano. The edge rushers are solid. Led by Aaron Lewis, of course. 6 senior starters. 6 seniors are starting from a good defense of last year. So they're going to have a physical, tough defense. They'll need to replace, obviously, cornerback Max Melton. But I look for this to be a good Shiano defense, just a Shiano team. Before we look, as we go on now, we look at the schedule that these guys have. Starting with Howard and Akron. We're not talking about the teams they play. Here are the teams that Rutgers does not play. Is Rutgers in the Big Ten is my question of the day. They avoid Oregon. They avoid Michigan. They avoid Iowa. They avoid Penn State. They avoid Ohio State. You know, you can even take Iowa out of there if you want to. A team that does not play Oregon, Michigan, Penn State, and Ohio State, teams that other people might think are going to win this conference, especially Oregon, especially Ohio State, Penn State. Even if Michigan takes steps back, it's like the top 4 favorites, the top 5 favorites in this conference, Rutgers avoids. Man, the schedule was very kind to Rutgers. That is why their team total wins is 6.5 at even money or plus 105. They got to win 7. So you might be able to get them to bail out 6. Are they going to get there? Why not? This is a good, solid football team. They got Howard, one of those FCS schools in a bad conference where even the best team in their conference doesn't like to challenge themselves and not play in the playoffs. And they haven't even been in those fake bowl games that they create. So that won't be a problem. Akron comes in. I think Rutgers can take care of that. Then they're off, and now the season starts at Virginia Tech. Some people are going to think they're going to get off to a 5-6-0 start. Virginia Tech still has to prove it. Then They come home. Washington has to come across the country with, we'll see by the fourth week how good Washington is, but they're a team lined at 6.5 wins. This isn't a top 25 team to start. At Nebraska, a team that I like. Not a top 25 team I like. I think the only top 25, preseason top 25 team, I should say, is Virginia Tech on this whole schedule. Then they go to Nebraska, come back for Wisconsin. And then UCLA comes in. Who I think this team could be better than Wisconsin. Can be better, definitely better than UCLA. Definitely better coached. Why I'm trying to put better and well all together, I don't know, because I get excited about this schedule. Then they go to USC. The problem with going across the country at USC, this is a bad schedule spot, because they go at USC, and it's the 6th week in a row they're playing. Once it gets to 6 for college kids in a row, I don't like it. Then they're off, and then they come home from Minnesota, very manageable, at Maryland. Illinois comes in at Michigan State. This is as manageable a schedule as you could hope for Rutgers. 6-7 wins, I think it is in the cards. I think this team is better than some people might think when they see UCLA coming to Rutgers, Wisconsin coming to Rutgers. These are not proven teams. I mean, let's go through that list again. Oregon, Michigan, Iowa, Ohio State, Penn State. They avoid them all. That is very difficult to do. But well done, Rutgers. 7-8 wins, I think it could be in the cards if they're the ones that take the mega next step. I think there's a couple of teams here in this conference, in the Big Ten, that could take a mega bigger step. Rutgers going to 7-8 wins would not shock me in the least, especially with the lack of top 25 teams currently in this schedule. Preseason top 25. By the end, it could be a tougher schedule than you might think, but not tougher than avoiding Oregon, Michigan, Iowa, Ohio State, and Penn State. So, with all that being said, sportsatballs.com is the name of my site. Come get your sports pick packages early before any price increases, because we want to keep the prices low so you can be with us for the whole year and see what we can do. And remember, every single Power 4 college football video is up on my site, including Notre Dame, and we're gonna have, and all 32 NFL teams will be there. So keep checking back. Get your free subscription. Join us at my YouTube channel, and have a great time. We'll see you guys in the next video. Rutgers in that schedule. Woo! Let's make money.